Welcome everybody to Nitro! I'm Crazy Cross Divine, your host, your commentator. And let us go down to the ring to start this action off for tonight. We got Damien 666.
Making his way to the ring, weighing in at 224 pounds.
He broke Alex Wright's neck. Last time on Nitro. And he's picking up a mic. He's telling us that he broke his neck, and he's proud of it, and nobody in back can stop him. Somebody's coming out. It's Disco Inferno.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 242 pounds, Disco Inferno!
Part of Dancing Fever with Alex Wright. So, Damien 666 broke Disco's partner's neck. Disco's finally coming out after being away for a while. Bell rings, Disco goes for a clothesline, Damien ducks and just rolls Disco up. Not even a one, Disco's able to get out. And a punch and a kick to Disco's face, and then a big knee lift. Disco pushes Damien off. Grabbing Damien, breaking the eyes, lifting Damien up, scoop slam. That's what we want to see, choking Damien. And a stomp to the wrist. Disco giving it all he has to defend his partner. Gonna grab Damien, put him on his... No! Damien gets down, goes around, Disco, lifting Disco up, drops him. Kick to the back, then a moonsault off the springboard. And now Damien stomping the back and the side, the ribs, and a kick to the face. To Disco, taking the arm hammerlock, grabbing the other one, and grabbing the wrist, trying to bend those fingers back. And then he drops the knees onto Disco's back. Going off the springboard again, and Disco gets knees up, but Damien completely misses Disco. So Damien's able to get up, lifting Disco up, and a scoop slam right in the center of the ring. Disco back to his feet. Damien flies in with a springboard side kick, taking out Disco's leg now, and a kick to the back. Disco getting dragged, slammed into the corner, and a big kick to the stomach, getting lifted up. Disco gets off the turnbuckle, raking the eyes against the rope, and gets shoulder blocked down to the floor. Damien slits his throat. Taunting Disco, saying he's gonna break his neck now, and he's gonna do something on the outside. Big slam. And now Disco sends Damien into the corner, goes behind him, and Damien with a bulldog, dropping Disco to his face. And Disco dodges the knee, sending Damien 666 back in. And Damien able to roll away, lifting Disco up, ready to drop him on his neck too, and he does. Disco lands on his neck, crushing him. 1, 2, and Disco somehow able to pop the shoulder up. Damien goes for a stomp to the back. Disco rolls out. Now he's on Damien's shoulder. And goddamn, a roundhouse kick to the back of the neck. Damien focusing on that neck of Disco. And Disco's able to twist him around, slamming his arm into the mat. And Damien elbow to Disco. Big knee. Face buster. And Damien wants Disco up. The clubbing forearm shot misses. Disco with the knife hand chop and the knee. A big knee lift, taking Damien down, taking out the arm now. Disco lifting, Damien up, and Damien kicking Disco's leg out, lifting Disco up again, and slamming him down. Face first, getting sent off the ropes, forearm shot into the head. 1, 2, 3. Damien has just beat Disco. No salvation or retribution from this man, to this man, from Dancing Fever. After again, he came out on top, almost breaking Disco's neck in the process. And that forearm shot got the 3.
Here is your winner.
Damien 666, and Disco back to his feet, telling us that his neck's not broken. He can still move, and he'll be back to take Damien on. All right. NWO Tag Team Champions winning
The following is a tag
last
team
week on
match
Nitro.
set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a
Outsiders,
combined weight of
Nash and Hall.
608 pounds, the WCW World Tag Team Champions, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, the NWO.
And Rick Steiner approaching the ring,
And their opponents, first representing
coming over
the
from
Steiner
ECW.
Brothers from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 255 pounds, Rick Steiner.
Bouncing back and forth between the two brands. And he chose a tag team partner
Weighing
in
at
Booker T.
251 pounds, Booker T.
Trying to save WCW from the NWO. Looks like Scott Hall and Rick Steiner are gonna start off the match. Bell rings. Scott, first one to take the grab, lifting Rick up, dropping him with a powerbomb. First move, devastating for Rick. And the tag in to Nash. He's gonna kick him in the stomach. Big fist to the face. Another kick. No, Rick's able to flip him over. Rick slamming Nash's head into the ground. And Rick going off, misses the elbow. Nash rolls out of the way, sends Rick into the corner, tags in again. And sending Rick off, and hip toss. Scott Hall choking Rick in the center and goes for the cover. 1, 2. Rick able to get out at the 2. And Scott gonna drop the boot right on his face. Grabbing, no, Stunner able to get the foot into Scott's head, sending Scott back in. And Rick gets in, goes to the out, gets back in, and he catches him with a Steiner Liner STO, dropping Scott, but Scott back to his feet, turning Rick around, kicking him in the stomach, lifting him back up. And now Scott Hall, side slam, dropping Rick Steiner. And the tag's made to Booker. Booker T dodges Scott's grab, lifting Scott up, suplex, no, Scott is able to slip his way and get the chop block. Booker T's knee going out. And then the shoulder block tackle. Hall tagging in Nash. The 7-foot giant gonna grab Booker T, send him back into the corner, and the tag is made. Hall with a kick to Booker T. Booker T trying to lift Hall up. Yes, Falcon Arrow. Booker T off the rope. No, he misses the elbow. And Hall sends Booker T back into the corner. Hesitates a little bit, turns Booker around, and now raking the eyes. And that's not good for Booker. And then he gets sent back into the corner. Booker fights out of the corner finally with a kick to the stomach of Scott, lifting him up, dropping it, powerbomb. And Nash gets the tag, forcing Booker into the ropes. And Booker able to fight off the ropes. Big clothesline, doesn't take the 7-footer down. And a big boot, taking off Booker T's head out of nowhere. Nash sending Booker onto the ropes, stuck down. And the agility by Nash just turned over Booker and drops him with the slam. Booker able to get the foot up, but Hall was there, catching Booker in the face. But now Booker put Nash in the corner. He's going up. Sunset flip, no! Nash holds on. A punch to Booker. Now he's gonna lift Booker T up with the height. Booker falls down into the corner, Snake Eye style. And Hall couldn't make it, but Booker made the tag. Steiner with the Steiner Liners, STO takedown. And he's going up top. What's he gonna do? And Hall catches him midair. Power slams him down. But he can't capitalize. Steiner reverses the Irish whip. And now he throws him back in. Hall getting to his feet. Steiner won't let him. And now Booker and Steiner doing a little double team. Booker gets thrown, flying into Hall. Hall rolling, grabbing the rope, using it to get himself back up. And Booker punched Hall's face, lifting him up, back suplex onto the hardest part of the goddamn ring. And then a leg drop onto the arm and elbow. Knee drop into Hall's face. Hall gets out. Booker T turns him around, grabs him from behind, lifting him up. Hall with a flip. And Booker kicking Hall in the back of the leg and thigh, sending Hall into the ring face first. And then he goes after Nash. We're at the 8. 9. 10. No. Hall was able to get in at the last minute, turning Booker around. And Hall dropping Booker on his head. DDT crunching that neck. 1, 2. Booker up at 2. Booker back to his feet. Getting sent to the corner. Hall gets kicked in the face. Booker fights out of the corner. Going to his side all the way back. Missing the splash. Hall able to get out of the way. Lifting Booker up. All the way, no! Booker using a weight. Shift momentum. Landing on Hall. And about Houston hangover. He That's it. That should be it. And Nash running in, breaking up the pin. Booker T, posed and ready. The kick, going off the rope. Yes! He hits the scissors kick. It's all over for Hall. 1, 2, 3. WCW has won. Giving them the chance next week to challenge for the titles. Jericho walking to the ring, qualifying in the Cruiserweight 5-way. Eric Bischoff says he put 5 people in. Jericho walking after winning his match against Ultimo Dragon, getting this opportunity to win the Cruiserweight Championship. Eddie Guerrero, the first winner.
And from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 205 pounds, Eddie Guerrero!
Beating Jericho. And Jericho got the second chance. Must piss Eddie off. Ultimo Dragon.
And weighing in at 205 pounds, the Superstar!
All right, so whatever Eddie's feeling, Jericho must be feeling the same because he beat Ultimo Dragon to be into this match. Ultimo Dragon just got a free pass. And Juventud Guerrera, who beat Chavo.
And from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 171 pounds, the Judge!
the final person,
And
Psychosis,
from Tijuana, Mexico, weighing in at 200 pounds,
who beat Billy Kidman.
Psychosis.
And everyone after each other. Ultimo after Juvi, Eddie, and then Psychosis. Moonsault gets caught with knees by Jericho. Jericho going behind Juvi. Russian double team by Eddie and Psychosis on the Ultimo. Eddie breaking up the pin that Jericho put on Juvi. And a kick to the spine of Dragon. Psychosis rolling out of the way. Jericho with the headlock takedown on Eddie. Juvi lifting Psychosis, gloves him down. Bicycle knee by Dragon on the Jericho. Juvi gives Ultimo an elbow. And now Psychosis Eddie gets the head kicked off by Ultimo. Doesn't put him down, but still rocked him. And then Jericho power slams Juvi. Psychosis sending Eddie out. Moonsault, two moonsaults, Juvi, and one by Psychosis, one on Dragon, one by onto Jericho by caught knees. Now Jericho fighting Psychosis, gloving him in the back. Ultimo gets dropped with a bulldog. And a wheel kick to Psychosis, and Eddie hits Jericho with a drop kick. Turning Juvi around, Eddie does, and then Uranagi slam, spinning him little bit. Juvi with the pin. Jericho kicks the shit out of Juvi's back until he breaks it up. And Jericho headlock. Psychosis head scissors, taking Eddie down. Jericho with the Fujiwara on the Juvi, trying to break his arm. And Juvi gets out, head scissors to Jericho. Psychosis gets kicked in the head by Eddie. Jericho lifting, Dragon up, down with the atomic drop. Right on his ass, and Jericho gets punched in the face. Psychosis rolls up Eddie. Jericho kicks the shit out of Eddie's leg until Psychosis lets go. And Juvi, head scissors. Juvi going to the outside. A kick to Eddie by Psychosis. And Jericho knee to Juvi. And a clothesline to Jericho. Jericho's able to grab Eddie though, lifting Eddie up, suplex, and drops him down with it. The kick to Juventud. Psychosis, Psycho Cutter. Eddie, full Nelson, Psychosis, down. Snap in the jaw with the stunner. And Ultimo with a bunch of kicks. Jericho just flew on the Juventud. And sit out face buster by Psychosis. Psychosis catches Ultimo's leg, grabbing him, walking him into the corner, sending him all the way over. After slamming his side, Eddie breaks up the pin by Psychosis. And Ultimo, multiple kicks, DDT on the Eddie. Psychosis, European uppercut, Ultimo. After Psychosis catches his leg, drops an elbow on Ultimo Dragon. And double knees to the back of Ultimo. Manhattan drop, followed by the clothesline into Jericho by Juvi. And off the rope springboard. Hurricane on the Juvi by Psychosis. Jericho lifting Psychosis up. 1, 2, can he get him? Yes, 3. Dropping it with the powerbomb 3 times. Juvi gets kicked in the stomach. Jericho in the corner. Psychosis jumping over Eddie. Jericho drops the elbow and misses Juvi. The axe handle. And they break up. Psychosis has been on Eddie. Juvi driver. Is it enough? Psychosis with the leg drop. Now Juvi going after Eddie. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, Juvi. Moving through Guerrera. Just pinned Eddie
And the
to
new
win the Cruiserweight title.
Cruiserweight Champion,
Stealing it from Psychosis. Good on you, Juventud.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WCW United States Championship.
Barry Windham apparently is getting another chance at that United States Championship. Trying to win it back for WCW. And the Disciple, representing NWO, United States Champion, coming down with the shears. It's a good thing he's not as crazy as Damien 666, or he might actually use him to decapitate Barry Windham.
Introducing the challenger from Sweetwater, Texas, weighing in at 276 pounds, Barry Windham.
All I can say is, at least for the Cruiserweight Championship, it didn't go to an NWO member.
From San Francisco, California, weighing
WCW still has that belt.
74 pounds, the WCW United States Champion, the Barber Bruce Beefcake.
Let's see if we can win this belt. And with Rick Steiner and Booker T teaming up, we might be able to win the tag team belts. Bell rings, Disciple gets drop kick. Barry off the cuff with that drop kick. And now the knee right on the inner elbow. Disciple rolls out of the way though, gets caught with multiple punches and a big one. Stiff punch, dropping him. Going after the leg, dropping the elbow. And Barry, German, sending Disciple over. And Disciple with a giant knee, taking Barry's head off, but Barry's able to slip him up, trip that leg up. And now he's gonna go to the top and drop the elbow right across the sternum of the Disciple. And the Disciple slips that leg, tripping Barry up, but Barry back to his feet, multiple punches, lifting him up. Follow it, no! Disciple shifted momentum, shifted his weight and landed stiff on Barry. All of his weight on Barry's chest. And a big clothesline, taking Barry out onto the ground, choking him. And going straight for the cover. 1, 2, Barry grabs the rope. Might have been the only thing he could do after that clothesline. And now, Disciple wants to break the hand, so Barry can't grab a rope. Letting Barry get to his feet, grabbing him, tossing him into the corner. Somebody took the buckle pad off. I didn't realize that, but Barry just went chest first into it. Disciple lifting Barry up, dropping him on the top turnbuckle. Face first and then the kicks. Barry in the fight out of the corner though. And another drop kick out of nowhere, taking Disciple down. Lifting Disciple up, and Disciple again uses their weight to shift the momentum, falling and caving in Barry's chest with his own. Disciple going up top. Giant cave-in splash. Is it enough? Dazing Barry. No, Barry headbutts. Big punch. Sending the Disciple. Blood in his eye. Fall away slam. Or power slam. Twisting power slam. And the ref was in the way. The big knee. Taking Barry down. 1, 2, 3. Disciple shifted the ref into the way. He planned it from the beginning, keeping the United States Championship for NWO.
The following contest
is an NWO rules match.
under Bloodline rules.
NWO rules.
The WCW Heavyweight Championship.
NWO Eric made this shit up. He's not giving Sid a fighting chance. With Sid fighting for all of WCW. And I can't say Hogan cheated to win the match, to get that belt. But since he's got that belt, he's gonna cheat to keep it. With Eric Bischoff at his side, there's nothing he can't accomplish in this company. And they said they will claim every belt in WCW, but they have yet to claim the Cruiserweight Championship. I don't know what's happening. Something in the back. I was dying. But you didn't see that. Everything's glitching out. Come on, 2K, get your game fixed. And Hogan pumping up the crowd. Giant knee misses completely, but a knee lift to Sid, lifting spine buster. Gonna take Sid's leg, kick it. Kick the back of the knee. If anything, Hogan can go. And if you don't believe me, go watch his work in Japan. But Sid with a big fist. And another one dropping Hogan. Hogan pushes him off. Gonna grab Sid, break of the eyes. And he rakes him. Dragging the fingers across his eyes. And then slams him head first into the corner. Sid gets the elbow and a clothesline, taking Hogan down. The kick to Sid. Hogan gonna throw him in. No, throw him over. And a hot shot stunner. Sid's neck bouncing off that top rope, sending him to the floor below. And Sid rolls out of the way, gets caught with the clothesline. Now Hogan stomping a mud hole in his chest. Sid catches Hogan, shoves a fist right into his face. And now the stomp to the stomach. Hogan getting sent to the ring. Sid follows, grabbing Hogan's leg, lifting it up, dropping it down. And now slamming Hogan's head into the mat. Lifting Hogan up, deadlift style, running power slam, going for the cover off of it. One, only one. Hogan rolling, using the ropes to get up. And Sid charges, shoulder tackle, Hogan to the floor again. Hogan's on the floor. And an axe handle doesn't connect, but a clothesline form shot does. And Hogan with a big boot. Taking Sid down now, going out to the hand, the fingers, and the wrist of Sid. The stomp to the wrist again. And grabbing Sid's head, slamming it into the floor. And the mats are paper thin. And the German onto the goddamn floor. Sid just pretty much crippled Hogan. Folded him. And Sid, big splash. Gonna cover. 1, 2. Hogan, kick out. Lifting Hogan up. And Sid, big boot. Taking Hogan back down. And Hogan back to his feet. Big knee. Taking Sid right down, positioning him away. And he goes, running, atomic leg drop, connects. Oh my God. 1, 2, no. Hogan thought he could win. I did too. And the kick to Hogan. Sid goes to grab him. Hogan dodges, gets out of the way, gets caught. Sleeper, side slam. Sid going off, leg drop. Gonna lift Hogan up. Gave him his own leg drop. Hogan lifting Sid up, backbreaker. Hogan with the cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. Hogan didn't even need backup.
Here is your winner and the new head of the table, Hollywood Hogan.
And NWO come rushing down to congratulate Hollywood Hogan. And he won without their help. Putting a damper in WCW's plans. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know which match was your favorite. Cross out.